Well, the earliest memory I have of our church's involvement with Ukraine and that whole area was a group that some founders of our church founded called RAM, Romanian American Missions. And the elders and the deacons at that time, when Brother Jeff became the pastor, Jeff Copeland, they got him involved. And man, his heart was in it from the very beginning. Brother Jeff was already over there, and then the war broke out, and he had the connections, and we're already serving them. It's like God put it all in place. But the Kids Outdoor Zone, being able to reach young men that have lost fathers in the war, I mean, and the timing of it all, it cannot be attributed to anybody but God. And just the way that those connections came to play, God used Brother Jeff, God used Vitali. He used me. I mean, I was part of it. But we asked, so do you think this is something that your churches can benefit from? And one of the pastors spoke up, and I may cry, but he, it's tough. Because he said, Clyde, we've got boys that go to our church and their dads are not coming back from the war, and we hadn't told them yet. So he said, this is definitely something we can do, and we can build on.
My name is Valentin. I'm from Odessa region, Bilhorod-Dnistrovsky city. It's a south part of Ukraine. And I am pastor of First Bilhorod-Dnistrovsky Church. We built a new church, a new facility right before the war, and just moved here and held our first service here. It was Sunday, February 2020, and February 24, that's the war started when. We heard first explosions. People were so scared. A lot of people tried to escape and ran away from here, and a lot of people just were looking for hope, and we started coming to church. And of course we had at that time big problems with food, and like our shelves of the shops of stores were empty, and almost everybody lost their jobs. So our church turned into like a community center, and we tried to do our best to help just people in the community. The biggest problem caused by this war is experienced by families. It's impacted families a lot with kids. This war caused the critical rate of fatherless, because we have over 1 million fathers on the front line. We have army, and our army is over 1 million people. And this is all somebody's fathers that were taken from families. They live without fathers. The mothers try to grow up these kids, and this is a big problem.
It was first week of the war when it was so many chaos and nobody knew what to do. And it was some news that Russians will land on our coast, that about 40 minutes from here, from our city. So I decided to evacuate my family to Robertsdale, and they invited and provided everything they needed. Pastor Josh and Mr. Ronnie, my friend, they invited me and my son to visit the KOZ event they had. And it was, wow, that was wonderful for us, for my son, and especially even for me. A lot of boys, young men, so I asked, what are you doing there? And they said, well, there is ministry for both boys, mostly for fatherless boys. And I was amazed how they are doing this, that opened hearts from leaders, and that the excited boys fishing or tubing on that fish river, or that was amazing. That's how I learned about KOZ, and I saw that it's just great ministry, helping such boys to become a man, real man. I knew that we have to go home because there is so much work at our church helping people. When I got here, I remembered about KOZ, and I was so happy that KOZ can come and help many boys in Ukraine. That's why I'm so glad that KOZ is coming to Ukraine and will be part of our ministry at our church. We're really blessed and glad that now we know how to help that fatherless boys to become real men, that they will, I believe they will change the future for Ukraine. They will protect our country. They will be future pastors, preachers, professionals. They can change Ukraine for better.
What I love about the KOZ, it's focused on something bigger than just provide people another week of food. It focused on hearts, on transformation, on growing up, the generations of those boys who will change others in the future.
This is really a God-ordained ministry. It was God timing. It's so needed for our community at this time. But just to see it bounce off of us and land over there across the pond in Ukraine at a time after the war, it's like only God can do something like that. You got to know that there will be kids over there that get to hear about Jesus and get to spend time with godly men, and it's going to change their life.
I am Vitaly Krakhmal from Belgorod-Dnistrovsky, Odessa region, Ukraine.
My name is Valentin Lupashko. I am pastor of First Belgorod-Dnistrovsky Church, Ukraine.
My name is Clyde Myrick, and I am KOZ.
And I am KOZ.
I am proud to be KOZ.